Yo, what's going on, guys? So I thought I would make a quick video about drop in Meso. A lot of people have questions about this. By the way, before you say anything, this video is for interactive servers. It's not for reboot. I might as well just, like double down on the fact that I'm an interactive server player, aka trade server player. So yeah, if you're watching from reboot, you can enjoy this video. Just know that it's not for reboot. It's for my interactive brothers and sisters. Okay, so. Drop rate. What is drop rate? You can actually learn a lot about drop rate from the fucking ability tab. Okay, you just open your character's window and it tells you, you just hover over it. So Meso is basically the mesos that you could obtain when monsters drop, like, the meso bags. So every time, so the final value is determined by multiplying the basic obtainable mesos from any wealth acquisition potion. Keyword wealth acquisition potion. So this, you want to get your hands on this, whether you're in Scan or in Bera. This will increase your rates over time. Now, these are pretty cheap in auction house. You can buy them very cheap. So make sure you get your hands on these. You can also make them. But this is not an alchemy channel, an alchemy video. So yeah, mesos obtained. You want to get 100% meso from your equips. So you can actually increase this by getting the wealth acquisition potion and the yellow legion one in town, which is, the yellow one right here. So this gives you 50%. So if I click on this, it gives me 184 meso. And it looks like I'm missing something, and that's because I'm not wearing my training gear. So if I'm gonna go to my training gear, go to my character presets, right? Training gear, I apply that, and bam, I have 261 meso. Now, how do I get this much meso, by the way? Is you get Legion Wealth, this yellow thing right here. I'm gonna call it yellow buff. Okay, yellow buff, we're gonna small wealth acquisition potion. Okay, this is very important. You need this no matter what. Okay, and then you get gear like this. You get meso obtained double 2020 vision. You get this. This has 20 meso and drop rate, so that's nice. Best of both worlds. So that's already 1 2 1 2 1 2. That's 60, and then you get 80, right? And then you can also get it on your. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't even have it on. Yeah. So what the trick here is that I actually have it on my familiars, right? So look, 10% meso, 10% meso. So yeah, that actually. I can use familiars to get mesos obtained. So there's a lot of sources you can get for mesos obtained. Now, if you read carefully, mesos obtained is actually only going up to 100 from equipment. Wait. Consumable items, with the exception of wealth acquisition potion, can only increase the value by up to 100%. Item potential can increase the value up to 100%. Okay, you get that? So 100% means 1 2 1 2 1 2. And then 1 2. So that's if you notice, I only have 40 plus 20, 60. Yeah, I only have 80% meso on my equipment. So that means I have the rest finishing off from my familiars, which is 20, right? So 20 plus 80. So yeah, make sure you guys have exactly 100 mesos obtained. And if you read carefully, it says wealth acquisition potion is 20%. That's the only exception. Guys, Alexa, play The Only Exception by Paramore, okay? That is. Oh wait, I think it's actually gonna play it. Alexa? The only exception. Alexa, shut up. Yeah, I have an actual Alexa on my computer. Okay, so yeah, that is basically going to get you the maximum meso that you need, okay, for interactive server, okay? So meso's out of the way, done. That's how you get about 300% meso. Oh, one more thing. Guys, this is a shout out to my shadowers, my fellow shadower brothers, Giga Chads, okay? One of the best classes in the game. Love shadower, okay? Best class in the game. Don't fight me on this. It is literally the best farmer because they have a 20% meso passive. So just wanted to point that out. If you're a shadower, you have the best meso farming rates, period, okay? This is no discussion, okay? Especially in a reg server. Reg server, I think shadower is good in shadower is one of the best classes you can make in a reboot. One of the best classes. I think honestly one of the best. I would recommend shadower for reg server or reboot. If you're new to the game, you don't know what to play, and you want Sim Poppy's seal of approval, you want his recommendation, you're gonna play shadower, okay? Don't play dual blade, play shadower. The reason why I don't play shadower is because I'm just not mechanically good at shadower, and I prefer dual blade because dual blade is very, very easy to play, and I just don't want to fucking think when I play this game. Okay, I'm literally like, missing a chromosome. Okay, so anyways, let's get into drop rate. Okay, so drop rate is a little bit more complicated, but just know that a lot of people have done, limit testing. They've done research, like aka like training, like lots of training, okay? And item drop rate basically caps out at like 270% around that number when you're training. So if you have an overkill of like, let's say like 400% drop rate, usually it has diminishing returns. So yeah, just know that you can stack a lot of drop rate from your familiars, right? You want a line like this, right? Item drop rate boost plus 100%. So familiars, you want to get this from unique, or legendary. You just want item drop rate boost 100%. You want something you can get, so anything around that value is just really good. Yeah, you can get familiars that have Meso and drop rate. Just remember that. You can actually buy these in the auction house, and then you can re-roll it with red cards if you have a lot of money. I mean, they're only like $1 each, and you know, $1 nowadays is worth nothing because the US government is just a bunch of shit and it's just inflated. So $1 means nothing. So yeah. Item drop rate boost 100%. Awesome. Yeah, you just want that. And when you're training, when you're bossing, and then when you're in the loot rooms, right? I have this Meso training one, but I also have my loot room. Okay. Ooh. What do you mean? Okay. There we go. So, yep. So when I have my loot room and I press my decent holy symbol, I have 434. So remember, the cap for drop rate is 500%. Look, finally 24% is added to the result. Item drop rates can increase by up to 500%, excluding basic drop rates, and the final added 24%. So just know it's like around 500. You can get like, I think anywhere from like 400 to like 450%. Like I don't know if I don't know if I've seen. I think you okay. You obviously can get 500% drop rate, but I haven't seen it. But yeah, equipment again. There's a cap for equipment. Okay, equipment potential can increase the value by up to 200%. Keyword equipment. Okay, make sure you know that your equipment. So like, let's see, I have double drop, right? Double drop right here on this ring. Drop rate, bam, drop rate, drop rate. You want mostly drop rate, but again, don't get too much drop rate, guys. Don't get too much of that because there's diminishing returns. Diminishing returns, if you don't know what that means, it means that the more you have of something, the less valuable it becomes in, you know, the game. Yeah, so Sweetwater Tattoo, drop rate, bam, drop rate. Earrings even have drop rate. Pendant has drop rate, and I don't. Oh yeah, there we go. Drop rate on this Rising Sun Pendanto. What else do I have? Shit. Yeah, that's it. So basically, just get drop rate. You want a lot of drop rate. You want what they call hybrid gear, which means you want item drop rate and Meso drop rate. So you can stack these two together. It's really hard to get because if you notice, if you look at it, the numbers, it's green. Like if you look at the potential lines, it's green, which means that is a prime line. And what is a prime line? A prime line is the most rarest. It's the highest tier of potential. So that means that it's very difficult to roll like double prime DP, right? They call it DP in reboot. I was gagged when people were like talking like DP in reboot. I was like, what are you talking about DPs? Like what do you mean by DP? And they're like, oh, it means double prime. I was like, I thought it meant something else, but you know. So yeah, Meso drop rate is something that you want 100%, and then item drop rate 200%. But then you get these other sources, right? You get 200 plus the what do you freaking go? It's the familiar. So 200 from the quips, and then you plus the familiars, and you can also use Legion luck. And there's so many options here, right? You get wealth acquisition potion, and you get Legion luck. And a little trick about small wop. You know, wealth acquisition potions means wop. You hear that term a lot, wop. Basically this, it kind of gives you like a percent, if I'm, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm 100% sure this, like this literally, it multiplies your entire thing. So look, I have 434 drop rate and I only have 184 Meso, right? And I go back to my training one. My training one has full Meso. It's different than my actual loot room one. So look, if I go to training, I want maximum Mesos, right? If I was a shadow, that'd be plus 20 because Meso passive. But yeah, just remember, the takeaway from this video that you need to know is that there's a cap on Meso, 100% for equipment. Item drop rate is 200 for equipment, and then it goes again for item drop rate. You know, drop rate in general when you're training, when you're bossing, whatever. Well, actually, okay. Let me make the difference. Let me you know, make it clear. So the item drop rate for loot rooms, I'm 100% sure. Like I'm like 99% sure. Item drop rate for loot rooms, like you can go to the max. Like you went like 400, like you saw how I just now I had 440% drop rate for the loot room. So when you kill like a boss like Kaling, Limbo, Baldrix, these like end game bosses, Malefic Star, what else is there? Adversary, you want to have as much drop rate as possible because that will give you more chances to get like these rare giga juiced items that the whales want. an interactive server. So you want to sell that shit and get that money, okay? So yeah, make sure you have drop rate for loot rooms. What are loot rooms? Loot rooms are the rooms where you kill the bosses and then you're in the loot room, which means you get the booty, get the pirate booty, right? So you get the drop rate, and there's a higher chance for you to get like rare items that you could sell for lots and lots of money. And who doesn't like money? So yeah, you want to have that. Now, for when you're training, let me get this straight. Let's get one thing straight. When you're training, you don't need that much drop rate, okay? You need about like 300% drop rate, around like 270, 250, fuck it. Anywhere from like 250 to 300%. But if you notice when I'm training, good, my training preset. When I'm training, I only have about 300%. Actually, yeah, and then like you don't have to, like some people, I do see some people when they're training, they use the green Legion wealth, but like I'm just like I'm not gonna waste my Legion coins. I only use the Mesos obtained because when you train, you want to get back some money, dude. Like I get like 500 mil an hour. If I sell the fragments, it's like 600, 700, like 6 to 7, like 100 mil an hour if I really sell like all the resources. But I use the fragments usually. So yeah, it's really easy to like Meso farm in reg server. Once you get your gear, it's just like get your gear and Meso farm. Put your fingers to the keyboard and WAP, and then turn on the music video, turn on like a movie, an anime, whatever the fuck you want to watch, talk to your girlfriend, get some head under the desk, you know, just do something while you're training so it doesn't feel so miserable. But yeah, you can Meso farm like 500 mil an hour in reg server once you get to a certain point, like a higher level area. Like I'd say like 285, 290, you get like really good rates. And then you also get the Talahart symbol. Let's talk about that. So the Talahart symbol basically gives you, yeah, so look, 15% Meso, 15% drop rate. And then you get 20% Baldrick's damage, but that's unrelated to the video. So that's irrelevant to the topic of the video, guys. Mesos obtain 50%. Item drop rate 15%. Okay, so make sure you guys get your asses to level 290 because you're missing out, guys. You're missing out. To all the people that are 289 and below, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, baby. I'm so fucking sorry, sweetie. I'm so get your ass to 290 right now. I made a video about why you should train to 290, 295, and I got a lot of hate comments. People were like, you stood here, Senpapi, you stood here and you talked to me about training for 12 minutes. You could have just said that in 1 minute. I'm like, bitch, you're watching my channel. I got you to the end of the video. You know what? A lot of people click on my videos. They're like, okay, well, you're just yapping for 12 minutes. And like, I'm like, isn't that what you guys want? Like, you guys want like videos of me talking for like 20 minutes? Like, but yeah, guys, seriously, like train. If I'm being so fucking dead. I know like the last video I uploaded, go watch that video. It was rage bait. It was kind of rage bait, but like I knew it was kind of like slop content. But like I'm being dead ass. You need to fucking train. Have you seen that the Kim Kardashian clip where they're like, get your ass up and fucking work? It seems like nobody here wants to work these days, and like that is how I feel about people in MapleStory that are like sub 285, sub 290. Like get your ass over here and train. And for reboot, okay, reboot, it's hard to train. Like you guys, I know you rebooters hate to hear it, but it's true. Like statistically and objectively, it is true. You guys do not have Frenzy Totem, so if you want to train really fast, come to reg server and join my guild, Sensei Guild. Okay, it's discord.gg/sensei-guild. Okay, I've linked it in like so many like I'll link in this video too. But yeah, different topic. Okay, I hope this video was very helpful. Let's cut off the video. I hope this video was very helpful to you. If it was not helpful, I mean, pretty much everything here was, everything stated in this video was facts. It was not fiction, okay? It was just facts, okay? So all this was objectively true. So I hope this helped you. Just remember the Meso cap is 100 for equipment. Drop rate is 200 for equipment, and then you stack that with familiar. I think, like, just to summarize everything in case, like, it kind of fell out of your brain, like, one ear out the other. Drop rate, 200%, equipment, Meso rate 100%, and then you can increase that with the Legion wealth. I call it the yellow buff and the green buff. And where do you get these buffs? You go to the Legion coin shop, and if you don't have coins for that, get your Legion up, baby, get your Legion up. 8.59k is like the standard nowadays. I'd say 9.5k is the actual standard for like end game, and then like 10k. I think most people have 10k nowadays, like actual veteran end game players I've been playing for at least like 2-3 years, who, you know, consistently play the game and use all the events. I think 10k is honestly the limit, not the limit, the standard, the barrier of entry, you know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, a lot of yapping this video, but lots of good stuff, lots of good information. Like, leave my videos on in the background. You will learn a lot about training, whatever the hell you need to learn about my channel. So subscribe to Senpapi, leave a like, leave a comment down below. If I missed anything, I'm pretty sure I didn't. I mean, I didn't want to cover everything, but the video title is like everything you need to know about training, or everything you need to know about drop in Meso. Okay. And it's going to be for interactive servers only, so this is for you guys, for my Bera and Scania brothers and sisters. Watch my channel because I am the only, for some reason, people are like, you're the only interactive server content creator, and I'm like, well, yes, I mean, no one, it seems like no one in Bera and Scania wants to like step up and like make content, so I'm like, I am that bitch, I guess. Like, I don't know. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Love you guys. This is all I got for you guys today, but if you want to watch more videos, keep clicking through my channel. You might find I'm mostly doing like YouTube Shorts now. YouTube Shorts is like fun to make, and it's like it takes me like less than 30 minutes of editing, so I'm just like, fuck it. You know? All right guys, I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been?